Go. Yeah, go.
Dash cams are mainly used to protect drivers in court, but every once in a while, they record things that seem to border on the realm of the impossible. Many of the people on this list have stories so outrageous that they would never be believed without some form of video evidence. Number 13. Two friends are having a discussion in a car late one night when something unusual and alarming makes them give pause.
Where is it?
Okay, that's a bit scary. Yeah.
Is it in the middle of the road?
That is very scary.
Yeah, it is.
Sitting motionless in the middle of the road is what appears to be a pale, almost translucent child, silently regarding them with a blank, featureless face. The two friends ask no questions and immediately get away from the scene before anything else can happen.
That's way
They weren't
scarier
sure
than the
what
last
to make of
reaction
this
we did.
child at the time, but they later
We're gonna
suspect
get
that it was, in
copyrighted
fact,
because
an
of me.
unfriendly spirit waiting for them. If this is
people
not
do
a
reactions to this
paranormal
stuff all the time.
encounter, then I think this child was perhaps being used as a distraction or a highway
Either someone's gonna
ambush.
copyright
So it's a good
us or
thing
someone's
they
gonna
got
make
out there.
memes of
Instead
me
of
zooming in
leaving
on
the car to
YouTube's faces.
investigate, let me know what you would have done in this situation. Number 12.
I'd throw a bat at
This
him.
police cam footage was taken during a massive wildfire in Sonoma County, California in
That's scary.
2017. Officers are doing what they can to evacuate the public and restore order, but as this brief dash cam video shows, they were up against total chaos at the time.
Chaos. What am I looking for?
That's real scary.
Something
Listen
scary.
closely, and you'll even hear the dispatcher say that they can't tell which direction the fire is spreading and
Copyrighted.
seems to be genuinely
You're not gonna get
overwhelmed.
copyrighted.
I have to salute this officer and all of the other brave public officials who willingly charged into a massive
His voice
blaze
sounds scary.
to try and help everyone. Number 11. It's a peaceful bus ride in the Russian countryside until the large vehicle finds itself
Russia.
surrounded by a countless number of these winged pests.
Whoa. That's kinda.
That's scary.
Everyone inside is
So many
terrified as a swarm of gigantic locusts slam into the bus with enough force to rock its heavy-duty suspension system.
Uh-oh.
The sky darkens and the driver and passengers are all
Tornado?
helpless as the bus
What
careens
is
through
that?
millions
I
of
can't really see it
millions
'cause
of
the
these oversized bugs,
locust.
threatening to veer off course if things get much
That's
worse.
really dangerous.
Eventually, they can see the sun and sky again as they come through the other side of the living insect cloud. Everyone is ultimately unharmed, but understandably very alarmed at what they had just witnessed. If the bus had broken down, for example, then they would have been stranded until the never-ending swarm of locusts had passed. Not to mention what would have happened if the windows had broken. Number 10. A police officer in Lincoln, Kentucky is patrolling the streets when he chances upon something quite strange standing in the middle of the road. A tiny figure runs towards his headlights as soon as he gets out of the car to investigate.
Deputy Jeremy Gatney of the Lincoln County Sheriff's Office was on a routine patrol when his headlights shone across something running towards him.
The officer is surprised to find a small child standing in the middle of the road without any adults nearby. He instinctively picks the toddler up, and just moments later, a Mack truck plows by very close to where the child was first spotted. It's a good thing the police officer saw the child first, because I doubt the driver of the tall truck would have noticed until it was too late. Apparently, the child had wandered out the front door of his home when no one was looking and took off down the busy
I got a call.
road. The family was extremely relieved to have their child back. Unfortunately, they were not charged with neglect. Number 9. This YouTuber is fairly sure that he's captured a ghost on his dash cam when he's traveling down a suburban road and sees reflective lights on the right. Watch the parked car on the right to see what I mean.
Park the car on the left, on the right. Probably that one up there.
I personally think it looks like someone could be stepping into his line of movement here. It happens quickly, so I'll play it again in slow motion. Let me know if you see it.
Okay, where is it supposed to be? Oh, I see it.
Oh my god, right there. You can barely, it's so like,
Oh, I see it now.
I can barely see that.
It's not
But
noticeable.
when he pulls up to
That's
where
so
the lights
weird.
were, he and his friends are surprised to find nothing's there.
Where did it go? They're looking for the car, right?
Both of them swear
that
they
funny?
saw the lights and thought someone was crossing the street.
So
I guess his
they
headlights
saw
would have been
something
reflecting
creepy,
off of the
and then
parked car,
PR radio. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. But look careful.
but then again, the angle doesn't exactly seem to match up. Let me know if you see it and what you think it could have been. Number 8. A gigantic streak of lightning in Paducah, Kentucky was so large that it was caught by 2 different police dash cams. The first police car was far away, and its dash cam footage shows just how long this massive lightning bolt was. And the second police car was much, much closer.
If you could go back through
I don't know where it is.
Oh my gosh.
The lightning bolt directly hit a nearby residence. Fortunately, everyone inside was alright, but this particular officer will never forget how close he came to being
I've
charged.
seen this. I've seen all
Number
these
7.
before.
A Russian driver is having a casual conversation behind the wheel when suddenly his thoughts are interrupted by a bizarre and unexpected change of events.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see that again.
Go right over. Ew.
A large
Either
cement
people are
truck just a
dumb or
few cars
something's
ahead
wrong
of
with that
them
car.
literally plunges below the asphalt as a gigantic sinkhole forms underneath its back tires. The cement truck driver soon comes out and surveys what just happened, but there's little for him to do. If anything, he and everyone else should be hurrying to get away from the sinkhole.
That's
Instead
your
of
reaction
casually
to
observing
everything.
it. I don't know what
Just
happened
smacking
next,
my
but
camera.
the sinkhole
that's
did
not
not grow any larger,
I just
and
make sure
everyone made
it's
it
like
out
that.
okay. Number 6. This electrifying event occurred in May of 2017
That-
on
Whoa!
the northeastern side of Scariest City.
The nuke
Whoa.
A white-hot light showers the street with sparks, but it's not from a blown transformer or down power lines. A bolt of lightning has cracked the asphalt with the type of raw power that only nature can generate. It's a good thing that the street was lined with trees instead of power lines.
Like,
or
imagine
else this
being
dashcam
someone
video
right
would have
there.
almost certainly looked
That'd be
a
the
whole
most
lot
horrifying
worse.
thing I'll ever see.
Number 5. This dashcam footage was taken on a busy road somewhere in India. Nothing looks out of the ordinary until a tiny object performs a bizarre aerial maneuver while hovering above the road. The saucer-shaped object appears to somehow stop and change directions mid-flight. Somehow, none of the oncoming motorists in the other lane seem to notice, which I think is
Because
odd.
that's not-
but
that
maybe
doesn't
it
even
all
look
happened
real.
too
That's not
fast
even
for them to
real.
see.
I mean, it
Ed!
I gotta get some clothes.
Hey.
Amazon
If
Prime.
not, then I think this dashcam video might be a fake, but I'm curious to hear your opinion. Number 4. A YouTuber named Alyssa Cross is driving down a local road somewhere in the south when she comes across a person who she has never seen before acting quite strangely at the side of the road.
It's either that person has disabilities or she's drunk. Probably the second one.
You can hear the nervousness in Alyssa's voice as she and her friend agree that it looks like this person could have some sort of strange virus, zombie or not. One can only wonder how many other
Zombie.
viral
It's
outbreaks began in this
probably
exact same
drunk.
casual
She
style
has
of
drugs.
conversation.
She
It
did
appears
drugs.
that if that's
She
not
did
the case,
drugs.
then this person
Probably
is
not.
under the
It's probably
influence of
drunk.
something strong.
That's the
Alyssa
same thing.
quietly
She did
drives
drugs.
past
Probably.
and leaves the stranger
She had to have
behind.
done
Number
drugs.
3.
No, those are different.
This mysterious dashcam footage was taken somewhere in Europe years ago and has been stumping YouTubers across the world ever since. When this car takes a left, you can clearly see that all of the other cars in the opposite lane are at a full stop. In other words, there's absolutely no incoming traffic.
Okay.
Then all of a sudden this happens.
What?
The car is suddenly cut off by a second car that appears seemingly out of nowhere. Keep in mind that 2 other cars were making a right at the same time, and at no point does there appear to be any space
Where'd
for the
that
first
go?
car to
Like,
squeeze
what?
through.
Where?
Watch this video over a dozen times.
Say
and still have
what?
No explanation.
See?
So help me out if you have any idea how this happened. Number 2. Ronald Wiley
It's an
was
optical
driving down
illusion.
a long stretch of
Either
road
that
in
or
West
it's just so
Virginia.
weird.
Or
and
came out of
suddenly no less
building.
than 7
Oh my
trains
God.
simultaneously
Dang.
all
Oh my
nearly
God.
on him.
Oh
In his
my
blue
God.
pickup truck, he's stunned for a moment and then quickly throws the vehicle in reverse because there are live power lines near that look like they could give way at any moment if Ronald had been going just a little bit faster, or if the trees were growing literally just a few inches to the left. Then he no doubt would have been caught in the middle of this and been a goner for sure. Instead of this outcome,
That
he
man is
somehow makes
lucky.
it with only minor damage to a windshield
That man
wiper.
is the luckiest
Before we get to
person
number
ever.
1, my name is Chills, and I hope
Oh, yeah,
you're
pause it.
enjoying my narration.
Pause it.
If you're curious about what I look like in real life.
Okay, so before we get to the end of this video, subscribe to Chills. Most of our reacting videos that Scary will be on him. Make
Most
sure you
of them.
subscribe to him. Turn on the notification bell.
Right there. Hit it. Notifications on. I don't know why those are off, but they're on now. And that's a bad
And
word.
don't worry.
Be happy.
Make sure you send a nice comment, not like, "Oh, you suck." Don't do that. Do like, "Whoa, your profile's scary," but it gives you the chills. That's why they named it Chills. Ah! Look at my mouth. Too perfect. Okay, continue.
Life, then go to my Instagram and tap the like button.
Dylan is
if you
chilling.
don't, now where I post video. So if this way, number 1.
Ed. Oh, so you wanna watch me?
It's late
Nope.
at night in the Russian Urals when suddenly the atmosphere itself becomes unrecognizable.
That's what?
Whoa!
Looks like a volcano. I swear that's a volcano or something. That's like a nuke.
It's a nuke. It looks like the nuke.
What? That is so weird.
What?
A
Did something
brilliant
explode?
flash of reddish yellow
Something
light
had to explode
intensifies
or
for a
something.
full 15 seconds before dissolving back into darkness
It's
as
like
if nothing had
blew up.
happened.
Yeah.
Scientists have been able to give no explanation for this occurrence, though this
That's
looks
weird.
like it could
2014.
possibly be a blast, in my opinion.
That was 4
Give me
years
your
ago.
best guess,
Alright, I
and
gotta go
let me
check
know
in.
if
That
I'll
was
be
you
right
almost
agree.
exactly 4
Either
years
way,
ago, too.
This
That was
dazzling
4
and
years
silent light
and-
show is one of the craziest
I
things
can
I've
sit down
seen
comfortably.
Dashcam
Four
by
years,
far.
like 4 years ago.
that
wasn't
video.
it?
If you want, you
Systems
can
are
come back
supposed to keep
to
you
my house,
secure,
okay?
but
If you want, do you want to come back to my house?
Maybe.
Maybe. Are you kidding me? Do you want to? Like,
Sure.
We have enough room at my house to like do videos.
Okay.
Alright, so do you want to come right now or?
Or maybe in a bit.
We have to do the outro. We have to do the outro, some editing, and then we'll come.
Yeah,
Do you
we'll
want
come.
me? We have enough internet at my house. If you want, you can do that at my house.
No, it's okay.
Alright, how long are you gonna be doing that?
Gonna take
gotta
about
go
3
go.
minutes.
Yeah, it'll take a couple minutes. Or maybe a
Couple minutes.
So like 4, 5.
Yeah, like 5.
Okay. And that is it. Do you have anything to say about this?
Smack the like button. Click it.
There. Add to like videos. And then do a nice comment saying, hey, this video is pretty good. Or something.
I'm trash.
I'm A.
Is this where your keys are? But it's just sticking on my keys.
And yeah, there we go. Do you have anything to say for the outro?
Nah, I'm good. It was a good video. It was one of the more scary ones. Expect to be seeing more, maybe even tonight. We should do one tonight, actually. Like before I leave, we should do one tonight. It'll be fun.
And that's it for now. Adios, amigos.